Hello and welcome back to the MetaverseMarketer Youtube Channel. Today we're going to be going over how you can create YouTube videos, edit them, make them sound good and look good with the free software Canva. If you're new to creating on YouTube, it might be hard to justify the initial cost of a video editing software or the monthly cost of a video editing software, and there's also just a lot to learn when you're first getting involved in video editing. So Canva offers a really great option for first-time video creators to get into editing video and uploading on YouTube. So we're going to start working on that today, and I want to show you guys how you can get started. So if you go to Canva, you'll land on a page that looks kind of like this, or you'll need to sign up for a Canva account. And from here you'll go to this video section. This is going to give you a bunch of easy templates that are going to be formatted perfectly for whichever type of video you're doing. If you want to do mobile, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you can do all of it, right? So I'm editing a YouTube video right now, so I'm going to click on this blank YouTube video right here. If you haven't created a YouTube introduction before, if you haven't created a YouTube video before, there's a bunch of these really great templates that you can use that are going to be easily customizable and easily editable. Because I already have my YouTube introduction made, I'm just going to start with a YouTube video here and click on Create Blank. Now this is going to open up a basic video editor that I can use to upload my content, organize it, update it, even add some of my own video, add some transitions between different sections. I can even clip it and make adjustments if I want to, but I'm just going to be doing some basics today. So let's start by going to my uploads. Now if you haven't uploaded your video, you would just click on this upload media button and then either drag in that media from a different section or find it on your computer. I've already uploaded a couple that I know that I'm going to use, so I actually have the video that I plan on editing for my YouTube channel, and this is how to edit Shopify images in the new Shopify OS 2.0, and I have an introduction that I had made for me on Fiverr. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to add another page here in my timeline, and I'm going to add in my intro. Wow, that was loud. So we're going to just adjust the spacing so that it fits, because otherwise if we don't do that, then the video is actually going to just show these white bars here. And we don't want that, right? That doesn't look good. So make sure that your content fills the entire screen, and then I'm going to click and hold on this section here. Maybe not. There we go. So I had to click out of it into this one, and then I could click and hold on this video, and then I can move it anywhere that I want in my timeline. So I want this to be the first video that shows in this timeline here. So now if we play this from the beginning, which I'm actually going to turn my audio down here, we have my intro, and then as that goes through, then it shows my latest content piece. Awesome. So I'm going to pause that. One thing to note is if you don't have a great internet connection, this might load a little bit slower for you. So if you have to, take a break, go get some coffee, because you are uploading and editing within a browser. So maybe this will take a little bit longer depending on if you have a slow internet connection. Okay, so next is after this section, my content actually doesn't have any background audio. Hello and welcome back to the MetaverseMarketer, right? So I'm not a big fan of just my own static voice. I want to have a little bit of background audio just for a little bit more interesting of a YouTube video. So what I'm going to do here is, a lot of people don't know this, but YouTube offers some free audio content that you can upload to your videos, and there's no copyright strikes on it. It's just really nice for keeping everything organized. So I've already downloaded a audio piece from my YouTube library. So I'm going to go into my video editor again here, and in the audio section I've already uploaded it. Again, just hit this upload button and you'll be able to upload your audio directly into Canva. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to add it where my little cursor timeline bar is. So if I had it here, then it would have uploaded it there. I want this to be right at the beginning of my first content video, and then I'm going to zoom out my timeline. Okay, so this doesn't go all the way on my video. So I'm actually going to duplicate it and add it right there. And then I'm going to do it again. And I'll actually do this all the way until the end of my video, and I'll show you guys why. Okay, so now I've hit the end of my YouTube video, right? This is the end of where my content is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to add an effect that transitions between these two audio sections. So if I were to listen to my audio right now, it would be this jumbled mess of the YouTube content that I made, the background audio here, and the background audio here. For example, there's so much going on, right? And we are not big fans of that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to edit the audio for each of these down to about 3. Now, but for this image, I actually don't want this to be displayed here. So much better, right? We can hear my voice in that, and we can still hear the background audio, but it's not overwhelming. So I'm going to right-click on all of mine, and I'm going to edit the audio on all of those. Wonderful. We're going to go 3, enter. Wonderful. All right, so then we're going to shorten this one so that it aligns a little bit better with where the audio on this one ends. Now I'm going to add an effect to transition between these two audio pieces. If you hover over that audio piece, there's these 3 dot buttons, and I'm going to go to audio effects, and then I have the option to fade in or fade out that audio here in my left hand corner. So I'm going to add a fade in of about 2 seconds, and I'm going to add a fade out of about 2 seconds. Now, so you can kind of see, there's this little graphic here on my audio where it shows how that starts to fade out, right? So now if we hit play, right, it worked really well on my last image, but for this image I actually don't want this to be displayed here, so I am just going to... It starts to fade out over those 2 seconds. Actually, we're good. So that should add a little bit of a nicer transition between this audio piece and this audio piece. So we're going to do the same thing, right click, go to audio effects, and then we're going to add we're going to do 1.5 seconds on this one and 1.5 seconds on the fade out. Wonderful. Okay, and then we have that fade in and fade out on both. And then let's add it to this one as well. So we're going to right click, audio effects, and we're going to add about a 1.3 second fade in and a 1.3 second fade out. So if we go back, so this is what that's going to look and sound like when we have it going from my introduction to the new video. Hello and welcome back to the MetaverseMarketer YouTube channel. Today we're Alright, so that sounds pretty good. One thing I didn't like is that it just kind of like switched really quickly to this content piece. So I'm going to click on it, I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to add well, I don't have the option for a transition. I think I have to add it to the end of this one. So I'm going to right click on it and hit add transition. So this transition is going to add a little bit of an effect in between when it goes from one video piece to the next. So I'm going to click on line wipe is pretty good. Circle wipe is pretty good. I think my favorite though is the dissolve effect. It's just really clean, really nice. And then if I go to my timeline here and I hit spacebar, which, pro tip, that hits play and pause. Hello and welcome back to the MetaverseMarketer. Oh, so nice, right? That feels like I'm a pro video editor. Now you can do this to your video game profile, your video game videos. You can do this to content creation videos that you make online, and you can also do this for Instagram live videos. You can do this for any sort of content piece, and Canva just has some really, really good resources for it. So I'm going to create a quick template for my outro, so I'll show you guys how to do that. We're going to click on Add Piece here. Alright, and I don't have anything in here, so what I'm going to do is I am going to pause our video here just real quick, and I'm going to go into creating a new template on Canva. Alright, so here I am back in my video templates for Canva, and I want to just create a quick outro. So I'm going to go to, again, Canva video, and then I'm going to go to this templates section. And I'm going to find just a quick thank you for watching template. This one looks pretty good. I'm going to go with this one. And we're just going to I actually really like that one, but these colors aren't really on brand for me. So if you already know your own brand, you can upload your own custom colors into Canva. I'm on the free account, so I'm just going to add my colors manually. So I'm going to go grab those, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just added my brand colors in here. Just so you know, you can do that with what's called a hex code, which is just a code that computers use to understand which color you're looking for. So you do that by clicking on document colors here, and you can add in your own hex code that can be used to create colors. So I want to change the color of this text here. It's not really on par for my brand, but this kind of like orangish yellow is, so that was super easy to edit. And let's see, what other colors do we got going on here? I actually think I'm okay with that. So we're going to just delete, don't forget to add. We're going to delete, share this with your friends. And I'm going to change this text. So I clicked on that 3 times, so it highlighted the whole thing. And I'm going to type in visit metapv.co for more tips, tricks, and marketing design assistance. Okay, so now that I have that, that kind of overlaps, so I'm going to click outside of that text box, and then I'm going to click and hold and drag that where I want it to go. So right about there is about in the middle, and we're just going to expand this box a little bit, and we'll click out and click and hold again. Boom, right there in the middle. Okay, that looks pretty good. I am going to go with that, so we're going to hit on this share button and download. Make sure that it's an MP4. MP4 is really, really nice for both quality and size of your video, and we're just going to hit download. Okay, now that that's downloading, I'm going to go back to my other video, right? So this was my timeline, and I am just going to go to my videos here. And again, I'm going to upload media as soon as that finishes downloading, and we're going to upload that outro video that I just created. So I'll be right back as soon as that's done. Alright, so that just finished downloading. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to drag it into my video uploads here. Boom, it's going to upload really quickly for me. While that's uploading, I can still use it, so I'm just going to click on that. Boom, and it's going to fill out this section, and we're just going to make sure that it is expanded to fill the entire page. Ah, easy. So now we should have, when I finish my video here, thank you so much. Bye-bye. a transition, and honestly, that looks pretty good to me. I am just going to add a little bit of a transition at the end of this video, so I'm going to right-click on my content piece and hit Add Transition, and then we're going to do... Again, I'm just a big fan of that dissolve effect. I think it's really nice. You can make it last longer if you wanted to, so we're going to try 0.8 seconds this time, and then we'll see how that looks. So we're going to go to the end of my timeline. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And we got that transition effect. Oh, that's so nice. Honestly, something like that would take me 30 minutes, 45 minutes to do in a video editor. The fact that I was able to add that transition there in 30 seconds, like, that's just huge. So, okay, if you like the content that I've put together for this video, leave a like, check out some of the links down below. I'm trying to add some stuff that I think is going to be helpful for you guys, for small business owners, that's also going to be helpful for me in the long term. So, yeah, thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.